don't know what you did or didn't do, but you just destroyed a masterpiece, man.
All I did was hit play.
I don't
But
know.
you know what? This one thing. Every week on my end, it be doing that. And I be wondering, is that how it plays through the live?
I don't think it played like that through the live. I mean, it played like that for me. Even when the producer do it does that on my end.
You know, on my end, it always be chop and break. I'm like, I wonder, is it playing like that? So I'm gonna go back and check a couple of them and see. But that's how it always been doing it. So it might be how
I went back and watched, and it be smooth.
Oh, see, there you go. It be smooth.
I feel like there's a level of sabotage happening somewhere around here.
You would feel like that. So you had a long day at work. You had an hour and 45-minute commute home.
I did.
Had to go into the office that you didn't want to be in the first place. You know how that goes. Huh? How's everybody doing? What's our weeks looking like? Oh, you want to start first?
Oh, just start right on off, huh? Start right on off.
Are you able to talk about this? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not gonna say where I work. You know, nobody knows
where you work.
I mean, they know that I'm you know, officer, but they don't know what county I work for.
Oh, Gwinnett?
Nope.
That's the only county I know.
No, I don't work for that county.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody on here yet, though. Ain't nobody on here for me to tell my story interesting.
I said, good week, bad week. What'd you say?
My week was interesting.
Interesting. Okay, we're coming back. I guess Nicole want an audience.
I need an audience. Come in. Come on in here. Come on in the room. Come on. Share, like.
In the room.
Y'all got to hear this.
Come on in the room.
Man.
We'll start. Jay, how was your week?
Busy, man. Probably the busiest I've been since I started with my job. I've been working late every day. Had to go to the office today. It's been a long week, but other than that, business as usual. Same old boring me.
How the babies?
Good. I'm surprised. Yeah, the mic not picking up my youngest. She's screaming her heart out right now.
I heard her.
Yeah, she going to town right now. The other two good. My oldest baby is principal scholar. She's like super involved in school, way more involved than I was when I was a kid. So she gonna be one of them kids that like run for class president or some shit like that. So that's super dope. My middle child.
I didn't think people did that for real.
Tristan ran for class president.
I'm almost certain. My oldest baby is gonna run for class president. I'm sure. I'm certain it's gonna happen.
I don't know who my class president was.
I don't know who mine was either, to be honest.
I didn't know if we do it, but I had one.
We had to have one. Oh well, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put a Facebook post out and ask who was my class president.
Who was the class president?
Yeah, I don't know. My week was cool. I found out I got an ear infection now at the end of all that damn tonsillitis. I went in because I still had pain, like here, press it, but it hurt my ear. Went to the doctor. They told me I got a bit of an ear infection. Come to find out, they didn't give me enough antibiotics when they gave me antibiotics for my tonsillitis. So they gave me another 10 days worth of that. Other than that, work. I ain't been doing shit but working.
Is there something wrong with the stream?
I don't know why.
I feel like people would have been in here by now.
I don't know. It looked like it keep bouncing in and out. I don't know. I can't really tell from my end. It looked like it's good. It said it's live. Let me check YouTube. Let's see here. Everything shows.
I'm good.
Everything is showing good.
Well, I guess we just gotta give it some time. Anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off in the middle of talk about your week, my fault.
I said my week was good. I mean, like I said, it's just I just been working now. I got it's that time of year where when you're a contractor, everybody needs something done now, and everybody want to be more important than everybody else.
It's a great rush right now.
Yeah, it's a huge rush, and they time more important than everybody else time.
Yeah.
You know how that go. So I mean that's basically where I'm at right now.
Oh, there go Kurt on here. What up, Kurt?
What up, Kurt?
What up?
Nicole waiting for a person or two to give one more person. She want to tell how her week was, but she need an audience to tell. She can't just throw her week out there, I guess. I already know what happened though. So
I mean, I could tell Kurt. I could tell Kurt.
You can tell Kurt.
Yeah.
Kurt might not want to hear though. Kurt might not care about your week.
Kurt, you don't care about my week?
Yeah. Kurt was flirting last week. He wanted to hear everything. Go on here, let it out, baby.
Kurt was not flirting.
Okay.
I don't know. It just seemed like, oh, there you go. So she drinking the Pepsi, so it's serious, huh?
Right.
But you gotta see the hand. See the hand that she drinking.
It really is serious.
It really is serious.
You can't see it, Jay. You gotta see. She said, "See, you gotta see the break."
I ain't say shit because we already talked about it, so I'm just waiting for her to.
So basically, what happened is Sunday night into Monday morning. I was doing a double at work. I was attacked by an inmate, and
attack is pretty strong.
It's what
attacked.
What happened? She was attacked.
She was assaulted.
That's an attack.
Attack is pretty strong. Because I'm gonna tell you, this is the thing. See, the word attack elicits emotion.
You just felt like I got beat down or something when I say attack.
Attack me. We need to get on the road and get to where you at. Because I'm gonna tell you, when I remember I told you what I'm gonna do. I walked and told your little brother, "Hey, your sister got attacked by an inmate." All motion stopped. You know what I'm saying? Face changed. It was okay. We on the road, right? We need to go take care of something. You know what I'm saying? So attack is strong, but go ahead.
Okay, so I'll say assaulted. Okay, so just to give a little perspective,
Wait. Do you see his comment?
Yeah.
Who hit you in the face?
No, it say who you hit in the face.
I'm tweaking. A dyslexic boy.
He saw the hand like who you hit in the face.
Yeah. So I was sitting on somebody at the hospital. Okay. No.
We don't understand that.
What do you mean?
You were sitting on somebody?
Yeah.
We don't know what that means. You got to explain what that means.
He was in the hospital. So I was there I only had one inmate. So I was guarding the room.
Okay.
See
that word pause? See that means, see?
What?
You said you were sitting on somebody and bam, pause.
Wow. But anyway, so he was cool my entire shift, right? My shift. And then I got a call like, we don't have no relief for you. So now I'm finna do a whole nother shift. And it's like he just flipped because at first, he wanted to go to the bathroom, right? During my shift. He shackled to the bed. I unshackled him, let him go to the bathroom. But the nurses tell me afterwards, because he sat in the bathroom for like an hour, would not come out, door locked. She like, oh, he don't want them shackles on because he sat on the edge of the bed for like 20 minutes. I'm like, you need help? He like, these are so heavy on my feet. I'm like, sir, they're not coming off. Go and make your way to the bathroom so you can get on back. Hey, Carletta.
What's up, Miss Cabby?
He finally go in the bathroom, staying there an hour. So I'm like, sir, I'm going to have somebody come open this door. You need to come on out. So when he finally come out, I already decided he ain't going back to the bathroom. So he come on back. I shackle him back to the bed. He cool. About midnight, he like different. Because at first he was like, hey, I got to use the bathroom. Can you unhook me? Now he like, get these off me so I could go. And I'm like, sir, you're not. I called the nurse. I'm going to need a urinal. So she brought a urinal in there. He like, no, I'm finna get up. She like, sir, you're a prisoner. I ain't no prisoner. I'm like, is this dude crazy? All of a sudden, right? So he just talking smack. I'm like, I done sat down in my chair. You could go and talk your smack. You go pee in that urinal or on yourself. You the one got to sit in it. That's you. But bam. So now all of us, all these black bees and all of this and stuff. So I'm not gonna say everything, huh?
I'm telling our Openyanated that he was calling you black bitches. You know what I'm saying?
And so he kept, pressing the nurse, trying to make the nurse make me take the cuffs off of him and stuff. So mind you, just his leg is cuffed. His arms are not cuffed, right? So it's our discretion if we'll have one leg cuffed, one arm cuffed, the opposite, depending, right, on how they are.
He was black, Carletta.
Yeah, he was black. So depending on how he, their temperament, how they are, what's going on with them, because sometimes they have so much going on. We're there for security, but they still there for medical reasons, right? So as he's starting to get a little irate, I'm like, okay, let me put a cuff on him because he's getting a little, irate. So that was my fault, okay? I should have put the cuff on his arm, right, first. And that would have gave me leverage to get it on the bed because I could just snap it on the arm. You know how you could just boom and it go right on. And I would have been able to get it on the bed. But I put it on the bed first.
And now you got to bring the arm to it.
I underestimated him because he looked old. And when he went to the bathroom, he all shuffling. So I underestimated him, but he turned out to be a little strong. So we kind of tussling to get this cuff on. And he hit me in the face.
Like, okay, question now.
He punched me in the face.
He swung like, bow.
He punched me in the face.
Okay.
So I 4-pieced him right quick. And right. He sat up and grabbed me around the waist. Because mind you, only one leg, his right leg, is shackled. Everything else is free. He sits up and grabs me around the waist. I don't know what he was trying to do. But I'm going to tell you, at no point was I afraid or nervous. I'm like, oh, shit. Honestly, this is how I felt. I felt like we're fighting. That's what I felt like. So he grabbed me around the waist. I stepped back, which pulls him off the bed. Grabbed my baton. I attempted to hit him in his arm, but he kept moving and he got hit in the face approximately 3 times.
This was in your report, right?
That's what happened. I was trying to hit his arm.
That's what happened.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
He like, oh, she beating me.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm out of breath because I'm out of shape, right? So now I'm out. He like, look at you out of breath. I was out of breath. So I don't want to get on the radio. I don't want to sound like I'm in distress. So I don't want to be all, so I'm trying to get my, calm down a little bit before I get on the radio. I called it over the radio and it was another officer there. It was 4 of us there, but one happened to be on the same floor, like right down the hall. As soon as I said, go to another channel, because I didn't want to say it so the whole jail can hear, we go to a different channel. His nosy tail, hear me tell her to go to another channel. He go to the other channel. And when I was like, I was attacked by an inmate, he come flying over there. He look at him, look at me. Okay, you go on to my post, right? He picking the dude up off the floor. I don't know what got into her. I don't know what's wrong with her. And this what made me mad. She tried to cuff me. And he like, yeah, you finna get cuffed. I don't want to get cuffed, sir. Give me your arm. He gave him his arm. Then I found all of this out afterwards, right? The nurse is like, yeah, he always give female officers a hard time. Then I find out he's mental health. He's somebody that they have a code for to
you beat up on a retarded man?
Use caution. So he's somebody that they supposed to say you use caution. It was like when I didn't find this out till I went back. I went to work that same day. Later that day, I still went on to work. Another coworker was like, man, yeah, he on this floor and he in this pod and he behind the door crazy. He don't rotate at all. And I'm like, and I don't know this. Because I would have handled him differently had I known he was mental health, and he would have never. I would have made sure he was cuffed and shackled. I would have never let him go to the bathroom the first time. Because if you don't come out while you in the jail, why I'm gonna escort you to the bathroom now. You know what I'm saying? That's something I should have known.
He did have an accident, Joe. He kept moving his head where his arm was supposed to be.
And I felt bad when I saw his face. It looks bad.
It didn't look bad.
That's because what you saw wasn't. It looked worse in person. It looked like he got burned.
Man, hey, had to go to work.
I kind of felt like a bully. You know how a kid is bad. If a kid kicking you in the shin and it hurts, you ain't gonna get that kid. You might shake them up a little bit, but you ain't gonna go to work on no little kid, right?
How little are we talking?
5 or 6. 5 or 6, and they kicking you. You know, little bad kids, they kicking you in the shin and trying to bite you and stuff. You might pop them a little bit to let them know stop, but you ain't finna fight them like they fighting you with all they might.
But he ain't no little kid.
But he mental health. So all the stuff that he's saying, you black bitch, you this. Because when he called me the black bitch, I was like, oh, I'm a black bitch. I tightened the shackle on his ankle. I would have just been like, because they do that. They talk. I'd have just been like, all right, go on talk, go on piss on yourself, do what you gonna do. Because I know you're a little crazy. So I'd have just ignored him. He would have already been cuffed. So I wouldn't even have to do nothing but be like, hey, your urinal right there. I ain't doing nothing. I could go sit outside this door. Actually, I ain't even got to sit in here with you.
He ain't that crazy.
I mean, he respect men. He ain't that crazy because he know to respect men.
Yeah, now he know to respect you too. Why you feel bad about that? I mean, he had to get a life lesson.
And then I sprained my wrist and strained my hand. I ain't feel nothing. They kept asking me, you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I ain't feel this till like, I guess I calmed all the way down and my hand was swollen.
Adrenaline.
I mean, we got to work on how you throw that 4-piece.
I don't know what it was. My hand is black right here. The black part is like black.
You probably had your fingers into your palm like that, like this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of coming.
I ain't got no nails. I probably was holding that thing so tight. My baton.
That too. But you know, if your fingertips is here when you punching, the pressure goes here, it would go into your palm here too.
I don't know.
You was mad.
I was more like, imagine your child hitting you. You ain't like startled. You like, did you just hit me?
Yeah.
I was like, we fighting. That's what I felt like. We was fighting. Oh, we fighting.
He was like, hell yeah, we fighting. Hell yeah, we fighting.
Yeah. So Nicole had the most eventful week.
Yeah.
I do not take joy in doing stuff like that. I would much rather everybody, like even with my kids, they ain't got no whoopings. Before, I think I whooped Tristan one time. I used to tap their thighs, but they ain't never got no whooping. Not that I'm against it, they just didn't need it. Because I'm for the belt.
As much as I say I don't like hurting people, but if it gets to that point, I have no problem going there if I have to. But I don't like to hurt people. I would rather us not have to get to it. I would rather us not have to, but I click real quick. Like, I don't have that in between. I'm not trying to fight you without hurting you. If I have to put hands on you, if I have to put hands on you, you are getting hurt. But I don't want to do it. And then I'm not going to feel bad about it. Unless you're family now. Like I said, if I have to hurt somebody in the family, I feel bad afterwards.
Yeah.
I feel really bad afterwards if I had to hurt somebody in the family. Like really bad.
He's lying.
Shit. Shit. I was crying when I called you that day.
You were.
Yeah, it hurt my heart to have to hurt that boy.
I don't believe it.
It did. Afterwards, not during. You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, and I'm like, because it's family. I love my family. I don't want to hurt my family.
Right.
I don't. So
Right.
why is that?
I mean, So yeah. Unfortunately, Nicole had to handle a situation in a manner that she probably wished she didn't have to.
Hey, look, at least you were able to handle it. You were able to protect yourself, make sure you didn't really get hurt in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Who hurt, Linnell? Nicole just told us story. Don't tell me you came in late.
That what it looked like.
Looked like he just got here.
Yeah.
Then he was younger than me. I thought he was like close to 60. When I was writing my report and saw that birthday, I'm like, yeah, he's younger than me.
It's 3 people on this here, and he said you. What the hell?
You asked, so I'm assuming he was responding to you.
Oh, one of our cousins. This is a while ago. One of our cousins, I heard one of our cousins.
You just go one of our cousins.
He don't want to talk about how violent he is. That's all that is.
I've never strayed away from the fact that I can get violent. I don't start off with violence.
Thanks, guys. I am okay though.
I start off. If you notice, a lot of times I start off with humor. You know what I'm saying, and then I get kind of, defensive, and then it goes violence. But I don't jump right to violence.
Right, you don't. No, that's very unbecoming of you.
Of course it is.
That's not.
Of course it is.
That's not how you roll.
Now, you saying it like it's. You saying it like it's not true.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it like what it is. That's how you take
it. In all honesty, because you're more violent than me.
Lies. I've never put my hands on anybody.
But you be wanting to.
Yeah, 1, 2, and doing it is 2 separate things. You know what I'm saying?
Difference though, you know what I'm saying?
Action behind
like
shit.
You start or you lead with the violence. Jay be ready to at the. We got a phone call.
Come to my family.
Look, cuz called us talking about somebody made a phone call. I showed up. Jay over there with baseball bats, crowbars, and everything.
I'm gonna tell you this. Motherfucker, look at this before I had my license. You know what I'm saying? That's how I showed up with something else.
I showed up with no weapons. You know what I'm saying? I showed up with these.
Hey, I knew we were, either way we're going shit. We were gonna be outnumbered. It was only gonna be 3 of us.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be 3. We putting people to sleep quick. That wouldn't. Carletta asked how the baby doing, Jay.
She's doing amazing. She actually just made 8 weeks today. So
okay.
Baby girl.
Carletta's here. Okay, she probably a good person for this conversation. She actually very, very pro-black. You know what I'm saying? And Joey's here also if he's still around now, because
Joey pro-black too.
Joey's very pro-black. I told
really?
you, Joey like a what we call him, a Caucasian Negro.
Hey, yeah. Shaka Don.
I'm saying Joe's the athletic director for an all-black organization. Again, he used the words "my kids" all the time.
That's what's up.
Joey's there. We was gonna talk about Deion Sanders for a minute and expectations of the black community. Right? I mean, do you know what's going on with Deion Sanders, Nicole?
Something about he left a job paying $300,000 for $5 million, and people mad.
Well, we go straight to the money.
What people are calling themselves being mad about is, of course, you know who Deion Sanders is. If he ain't swag, who's swag? If he ain't swag, who is swag?
He ain't swag.
Who is swag?
It ain't Deion.
So I saw a video with somebody. He said it was a short video. I don't know how old or new it is, but he was like, I don't know. I got mixed feelings. I'm angry and happy. I'm happy we won. Mad. Somebody done broke into the office and stole everything. Watches. Yeah. How? I'm like, oh.
So for a little backstory, of course, you know who Deion Sanders is, right? Or you know who
he's supposed to be pro-black, right? So that's why.
Not even pro-black. It's the fact he's Deion Sanders, prime time. One of the best NFL cornerbacks ever. He did real
players. Now we don't even want to put it on position. He's one of the best players ever.
Okay, I'll go to NFL players ever. He got a job coaching at HBCU. Brought a lot of attention to that HBCU. He turned the program around, got him some national television time, brought in a lot of big recruits for him. First time, a lot of some of the recruits that they got would ever did that for HBCU. Got people who were committed to a PWI, which is a primarily white institute. Got some of those people who would have went to a PWI to commit to the HBCU. He was there 3 years, did everything, and now he's leaving to go to Colorado. And people are upset because he's leaving the HBCU, saying that he could have did more good for that or created a dynasty or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So does Colorado just have more money? Why not say, hey, if he's worth that amount, why not pay him what he's worth?
HBCUs don't have that budget.
And here's the thing: Colorado doesn't have the money to pay him right now. They asked, I can't remember who it was.
I saw that. They said that they didn't have it, but they sure they was gonna get it.
Yeah. So I mean, like, some wonkiness going on with that. But specifically with us, I think the only people that, in my mind, deserve to have any I guess hard feelings towards him, for lack of better words, are the players that were specifically recruited by him and only went there because of him. I think that there has to be a level of understanding on their part as well.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
I think that there definitely has to be a level of understanding on their part as well, because we all grow, right? You know, you want to elevate at every point, at every level. And that's not to say, because this is what a lot of people get confused, right? They look at the fact that he's leaving the HBCU and going to a PWI and saying that he's leveling up, and basically saying that because he's going to a PWI, he's taking a step up. And it's not really about the institution. It's just about what it does for his personal gain, his personal life. I don't understand why everybody who is not directly impacted by his decision is upset. I could kind of see it. I mean, I guess the fact that he kind of, I don't know if he did it or if we did it, but he became the poster child for HBCUs, and specifically sports, and even more direct football. He definitely, like you said, he turned that program around. Jackson State, he turned that program around. He got a lot of top recruits to come to the school who would not have even thought about going to a HBCU. So in that aspect, I guess I could see that, you know, he was he kind of elevated himself to a platform or a pedestal to where people felt like this is your lane and this is where you should stay. Not really thinking about the fact that at some point, you know, better opportunities may arise. And it's not to say that the school itself is a better opportunity, just what all that job entails is probably better for him. So the kids, I think, are the only ones that probably deserve to have a right to feel a certain way. But other than that, everybody else, I feel, can keep their opinions.
I don't even know if I think the kids should feel a certain way, because with the advent of the transfer portal, you can go anywhere you want.
You can, but
now, the thing about it, though, with Colorado, I think it's effective. Some of them can't go. I think they had like a list of some of the restrictions, like what was it was something with the GPAs or something had to be a certain thing, money had to be a certain way.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna make sure your son came.
So I mean, but this is what I'm saying. Strings can be pulled. My whole thing is why I say that the students or the players, I believe, do have a right, because like I said, they especially I forget the kid's name.
I know the one you're talking about, that number one recruit who was going somewhere else, and
yeah, you know, like, you know, they had
the one who had Nick Saban tricking on people, talking about everybody was buying players.
Exactly. They had other options, you know what I mean? So to specifically go to this school for Deion Sanders, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure. I don't want to say I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's an allure to go into a HBCU too, but also to play for Deion Sanders and to see what he did with that program is just. I feel like they have a right to be upset.
I don't understand how it looks. It doesn't look a certain way to me when it comes to. I mean,
the optics from the outside looking in, when you're a casual fan, it just looks like he's leaving the HBCU for a PWI. especially, and we go back to how I don't. And again, I don't know if it's fair to say that he made himself the poster child for that. It was just a matter of this is where I am, this is what I'm repping for, and this is what we need to push. Obviously, situations and circumstances change. So black people are upset because it seemed as though he was on his soapbox about HBCUs, and then it's like, okay, the minute you get an opportunity from a PWI, you're gonna leave us. So it's just a matter of understanding exactly what was going on at that particular time.
Said he used playing the school like a fiddle. He said he was, I think he meant to say building a legacy there. And the first chance to leave, he bounced.
We don't know if this is the first chance that he had to leave, and we clearly know that there was a very substantial increase in pay. And I'm not to say that everything should be done for $1, but also we have lives, we have bills, we have children, we have families. So there's a lot of other things that factor into decisions other than just making sure my people are happy with me.
This is my thing. The money talk. Now, it has been said that Colorado might not have the money. We don't know how that works out, but if they go get it, they go get it. I believe that if Colorado don't have the money, right, and they just let them know they're going to get it going in, I'm pretty sure that Jackson State still probably had a chance to keep him there. They could have
Did
bumped
y'all
up.
see the text message?
Yeah, I'm responding now.
I didn't.
Oh.
That they was going to do something that, like, they could have. Hold on one second. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we good. I don't know.
Yeah, because somebody just commented.
Yeah,
yeah. So
sorry, we have
I
some.
apologize. We got a message saying that it wasn't going live right now. I'm pretty sure we're still live because Carletta's still answering.
Yeah. If we live, somebody say we on. Can we get a hell yeah? Drop some ones in the chat.
Drop some ones. Give me some ones. I need your energy. He donated part of his pay back to the school, so he don't need the money. Yeah, but I don't think the money was just for him. I think the money, because you got to understand, he had a staff too that he taken. You know what I'm saying? He was making a certain amount of money because he was there. His staff was making less than him. So now with that, with him going to a place that has a bigger budget, his staff gets to make more money also. And that also gives that opportunity for some of those kids who probably wouldn't have had the opportunity to come to Colorado just because of who was there to be able to get there, be it the transfer portal or be it him recruiting those kids to get them there. Because guess what? He's still going to be, he still has a certain amount of scholarships that he's able to give out. And some of the kids that he's going to recruit would have never been recruited by this place to get there. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a better place for them than the HBCU. Of course, the HBCU is great, but let's not be, you know what I'm saying, blind to the fact that our HBCUs have not, from what I'm hearing, they have not been being taken care of. You know what I'm saying? They're like the buildings haven't been remodeled in forever. Some of the buildings are falling apart. I got kids who go to some of these schools. They say the dorms are full of rats and roaches and stuff. They say it's bad living in some of these places. You know what I'm saying? There's no money being put back into the facilities. But this goes back to that we're supposed to support them just because they black.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the issue that everybody got with Dion. He's supposed to stay just because he's black. He's black. It's HBCU. He's supposed to stay here and just thug it out. People who ain't doing it themselves. People who ain't supporting the HBCUs in no way themselves. It ain't like they breaking their necks to go to none of these games. They ain't donating no money to them. You know,
that's another thing too. Everybody has an opinion, and it's like, what are you doing to help support these HBCUs? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you giving your last dollar and you donating and going to charity events or any of this shit. So it's like, come on, like, but I like I said, I feel like the players are the only people that really have a reason, and maybe even the athletic director at the school. You might feel away, but those are conversations that we're not privy to. You know what I mean? Like, who knows if he even gave him a chance to match, or they may not have the money to match. Whatever the case may be, there's a lot of stuff I think that we don't know. So surface level, I think it's irresponsible for everybody to kind of pile on Dion. I don't agree with that.
It's not fair to count other people's money. Who's to say he hasn't set up the players, coaches at Jackson to pipeline into the P?
I know that he was pushing for one of his assistant coaches to take over his position as a coach, but that's not his decision, obviously. So we just got to kind of wait and see. What's done is done. I mean, like, here's another thing that I don't understand. No use in crying over spilled milk. He gone. You know what I mean? He's already accepted the position. Let it go.
Yeah, he out of there. He had a meeting with them already. Told them kids to get into the transfer portal because he's bringing kids.
So let it go. You know what I mean?
Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta check something real quick, okay?
Okay. Got your pistol?
I'm gonna drop out and come back. Huh?
You got your pistol?
Yeah, I gotta check something. I'm gonna hop back in. All right.
All right. We having technical difficulties. We will return shortly. Hopefully. What technical difficulties are we having?
We are fine. Yeah, we're good. I don't know what's going on. I think there may be a issue with his connection, but we're good.
Yeah, that's him not connected.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that there. Is something on YouTube? Hold on, let me check. No, we good on YouTube too. That got to be your boy.
Yeah, I think our producers projecting. But yeah, back to Dion. I mean, it is what it is at this point. Wipe your eyes, get over it.
Mm-mm. I had seen this ain't got nothing to do with Dion. I was gonna ask this question when Nicole got back on because my son, he a little sensitive. You know what I'm saying to the fair sex. He always putting kind of post up and stuff like that. I be seeing him all the time, once around. I never really answer. Most of the time, my brother Linnell, he answers them. He put a post out. It was earlier today, and the question was, it said, answer honestly, do men stay with women through their building stage or something like that?
Do men stay with women during their building stage?
Yeah.
I don't even want to answer that. Well, I think we should wait till Nicole get back.
My brother jumped straight in. He hit the no. And I ain't really agree with that.
I think there are more men willing to stay with a woman in her building stage than vice versa.
They support it. You know what I'm saying? Most of them, they finance it.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Is that a blank comment from Carletta? What does that mean?
Hey, don't tell her.
What does that mean?
I swear, I'm sorry, my UPS, whoever I don't know what to do. I need to call them because they are the worst. I had a package delivered the other day, and I'm watching it. Right, I'm waiting for it. And the kids happen to go outside. I'm like, it's saying it's delivered. Is a package out there? They like, no, but it's one on the door across the hall. I go out there and look, it's my package. So I ordered a laptop for Egypt, right? I'm looking. It ain't here. Now all of a sudden it say delivered. I'm like, they done stole my shit. This is what I'm thinking. They done stole my package. So that's why I went outside and they talking about they left it at the door. Ain't nothing at the door. So I go downstairs looking. It's downstairs in front of somebody else's door.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Is this a Christmas present?
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't have said that on air.
They don't watch this. They ain't even got Facebook. They say this for old people.
This gonna be the one they watch.
Right. They got to see. Well, I want to see your mom talk about her hand.
They ain't even
anyone trying to better themselves, not gonna do it. What?
Yeah, I don't know if I follow that. What does he mean by that?
He said, okay. He said it said the men do. It said do men stay with women when they trying to better themselves?
The post said it.
That's what the post had said. I guess I said it wrong. The post asked, do men stay with women while they're trying to better themselves? And he said no.
All the time.
Thank you. Then now his next thing is anyone trying to better themselves not gonna do it. What does that mean? The issue usually happens once she has built. A man usually feel a kind of way. Now it's time to work at the relationship because there is a shift.
Wait a minute. Hold on now. We're talking about moving the post. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about does the man stay there while it's being built, not what happens once it's built. Hey Nicole, come on, reel it in, because that's flip side, right? We don't want to do that. That's not what we're talking about.
Explain it again, because I didn't hear. I don't even know what we're talking about really.
Okay, what happened was we was getting off of Dion, and I was bringing up a post that Doobie, you know how Doobie is. He kind of, you know what I'm saying, Captain Save him. So he throw a post out there. So he put a post up, and it was like, hey, I want y'all to answer honestly. Do men stay with women while they're trying to better themselves? And they'll jump right in like, nope. And I'm like, I don't.
Oh, do men stay with women?
Oh my God. Look, did you see?
I'm trying to think.
Did you see her eyes was like, what did I say?
Do men now? Women stay with men all the time when they down. But I can't say. Well, I think that's not even a fair question, because most of the time, if it's traditional, most men want to be head of households. So most of the time, I'll say in relationships, well, this new generation different. So how I think relationships should be, the man is taking care of the household, right? A lot of the women I know that got married, they were in relationships with guys who had money, and it allowed them to go back to school or do certain things that they wouldn't be able to do if they didn't have a spouse that was, you know what I'm saying, taking care of things. So I gotta say, men do stay with women while they better themselves. They might start resenting it if she gets a certain status, but I think they're with them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you saying the same thing Carletta said. The issue happens once she has built herself.
They move
the man feels
what
way,
talking about.
And then it's time to work at the relationship because there is a shift.
Yeah, they moving the goalpost. That ain't what we talk about.
I mean, but it says do they stay? Yes. But it says do they stay? I think it can cause a problem.
Do they stay during the building phase, not after the fact? During the building phase.
No, but when they see them getting to a certain level, it's almost like, oh, you think you.
We didn't ask what happens at the level. The question was, do they stay during the building process?
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying once it's over.
During the building process.
Yes, during. That's what I'm talking about.
That's it. That's all we want. That's all we want was a yes. That's
so
it.
what I'm
Your
saying,
Honor,
okay, I'm changing my answer.
I'm changing
my answer. No, they don't.
To answer the question.
To answer my question, no.
The problem is the term better themselves. It's different when a person is growing, but no one who has ever said, I'm trying to better myself, even finished high school. What? Where did you get this information from? Where you get those statistics from, man? You better not be exactly in him.
Nah, she was exactly in the code.
Okay, you want to make sure that. Where's this statistics coming from with it? So you can't say I want to bet. So if you say I'm bettering myself, I'm basically just bullshitting. Is what he's saying?
You bullshitting.
I want to better myself. I can't finish high school, really?
You haven't finished. How you gonna better yourself? You ain't finished high school. You only got a GED. You don't know what better look like.
Who has ever said I'm trying to better myself, even finish high school? No one who has ever said they finished high school? Nobody. That phrase makes you a few points dumber every time you say this boy. During the building stage, there is no threat to the dynamic of the relationship, so it's easy for a man to stay with the woman he wants.
That's not true. I think that there's always. I don't. Okay, so maybe I think that my disagreement will be in the verbiage, right? During the building stage, that's the biggest threat because most men, like Nicole said, want to be the head of the house. Well, I don't know if I mean like everybody won't feel this way, but some men will have an inferiority complex if their woman is making more than them. The threat of your woman making more than you during the building phase is there. It's not, that could change the dynamic of the relationship. It's a real thing, but I don't think that it steers men away. I think, like Lavelle said earlier, most men fund, especially ones in position, help fund that dream for their women. So,
and the woman, the one who get a little going for herself, and then she changed. So it ain't the man, it's the woman.
And look how you saying it. You know that's some gaslight.
She bettered herself, and now all of a sudden she too good for the nigga who helped her better herself. Now she better than him. You know what I'm saying?
He needs to keep up then. Obviously he mad because he can't keep up. So now he's trying to tear her back down. Now he's telling her what you did don't matter. I don't care about that. That ain't nothing. You think so now he want to tear down her accomplishment to try to keep her beneath him.
See, he got to tear it down because he spent all his time, he killed himself to support them while she was bettering herself. Then once she got the better, it's his time now to level up. But no, she don't want to let him level up now. She gonna demean him because he's still down here because he was murdering himself so she could be better. He was working 3 jobs to make sure he paid for that.
No, what he did was he quit them 3 jobs after she bettered herself and said, "I'm gonna be a house. I'm gonna be a house.
She got her GED because she didn't finish high school because she was bettering herself."
No, what he did was he quit them 3 jobs after she better. He didn't want to. That's why she left, because he got stagnant right here. He didn't want to try to help. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna be a house husband," and she like, "No."
See, she's talking logically to a grammatically wrong phrase. That's like saying, "I'm trying to do gooder."
I'm trying to do gooder.
They say, "Who hurt me, Carletta? My last relationship hurt me. It stung me. I was trying to help her better herself."
You finna get cussed out. You finna get cussed out.
I was trying to help her better herself. You know what I'm saying? With her less than high school education.
Hell no.
But in short answer to the question, I was just disagreeing with your brother when he put it on the post that men don't stay with women who are trying to better themselves. I just didn't. I thought that was just wrong for him to tell his nephew that. You know what I'm saying? When I think it's just the opposite. But I think men do stay with women who are trying to better themselves. Now, whatever happens after that, different conversation.
And this is what I think. And I know this isn't what the question asks, but I think men will, like Carletta said, there's no threat during the phase. I think men like the idea of, oh, she's a go-getter, she's this, she's that. But when it actually happens, a lot of men can't handle it. The very thing that they say attracted, oh, you are strong. That's what attracted me to you. Be the very thing that tear them apart.
But you know what? I think that's I think that doesn't hold true now because, like you were saying earlier, that's a antiquated thing because a different generation of men who believe that they had to be the breadwinner, they had to be the head of the household, they supposed to be bringing in all the money. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be taking care of the house. I think that man found it hard to deal with a spouse or a mate who was making more money and was able to take care of the house. I think nowadays, shit, these boys here, they looking for a woman who's making more.
Oh, so you're saying these boys these days are bums?
Capital B.
Capital B.
Capital B. I think most of them these days, that goes back to the conversations we had earlier. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I know not society, the cost of living has dramatically changed. So it's hard to get by with just a one income household. But you know, most people, it's men and women now. Everybody's looking for 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's looking for like guys have got to the point nowadays whereas they don't want to seem like they're being taken advantage of by women. So it's like, I'm not going to buy her none, or I'm not going to be tricking off with her, and she got to bring more to the table than just good looks or whatever, you know. They want a mama figure they can sleep with. I don't know about a mama figure, but
what is I you know that this is that is that like a complex, I guess, to say that a man wants a mother figure that he can sleep with. So they want a woman that reflects the qualities that they seen in their mother. That's weird as hell to me. I don't know the biggest mama's boy that wants something like that. I think there's something that what were you about to say?
I was going to say I was watching an interview with TK Kirkland, and he
Who
was
was that?
talking about TK. He's a comedian.
Oh.
He was
What the
talking
producer say? I'm sorry. He said real quick. He said his wife make more to him, and he don't feel no two ways about it. That's because you're a bum.
You're a bum.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
You're a bum. We know that.
Just joking. Just joking.
Oh shit.
Oh. But I was watching an interview with TK Kirkland. I just got a little part of it, short part of it. It was one of those reels, and they was asking him about like women he would date, right? And he was like he would date a younger woman if she could communicate right. And when they asked him whatever, he was like, so one who's not trying to rush my conversation. So like if I'm talking, she has patience to kind of wait, let me get out what I say so she can understand what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, we can have a conversation. And he was like, or a woman who's soft. And he's like, I like a woman who can stay soft. He likes them because nowadays women are so masculine in their speech to you. Like they want to like, oh, you punk ass nigga, you fuck nigga this, blah, 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 blah. And he said, I would like rather a woman who can, even when she mad at you, she can still say soft in how she talking to you. You know what I'm saying? He said, to me, that's what I like. And you know, I'll read a comment, and the first comment on top of that was like, so he looking for his mama. It's his mama job to be nice to him all the time. You know what I'm saying? And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, God damn. That's why my bum ass getting flued out to Jamaica by my wife.
Exactly.
He getting flued out.
He getting flued out. Yeah, so, yeah,
hey, city boys, we up.
Yes, TK. I was looking at TK. But I was quoting that just to see the first thing that goes most of the time with women when a man says about what type of woman he like, if it's not the type of woman that she is, I guess in that, it's always, oh, you looking for your mama, or you looking for somebody to take care of you. And in that interview, that one time did he say he wanted somebody to take care of him? Now, one time did he say that she had to be nice to him all the time? His whole thing was like, I would rather her stay soft, even when she's upset. You know what I'm saying? She still acts feminine towards me. And that instead of, you know what I'm saying, want to jump and curse me out and do this. And when he was talking about younger women, he said, I would date a younger woman if she basically had patience when I'm talking, because sometimes people overtalk you. Like if y'all get into a conversation, they try to rush your conversation out by trying to say what you're saying before you say it. You know what I'm saying? Or jump on top of what you're saying to try to get their thought out most of the time. And it's like, okay, that's not how we have a conversation. And the women who are in his comments weren't hearing that. What they were hearing was, oh, you want somebody to coddle you. You want somebody to think about your feelings all the time. That's your mama's job. That's not our job. And I'm like, that's not what it was hearing in that. I missed Tasha comment. What did she say? Tasha said something.
Tasha? I didn't see her in here.
I didn't see it, but it showed it. You know what? It's probably going to come up later. It showed it on my page.
Oh, I didn't see Tasha. I don't see nothing from Tasha.
Nah, I saw it across the top. I think it's bouncing around where they commenting at.
She better not be on here. My baby in there hollering.
Tell you. I'm referring to men who are comfortable with women doing everything.
Damn, she got on your head. I didn't say shit.
Including traditional masculine roles. I wasn't talking about immature communication tactics, FYI. Nothing. She just liked my comment.
I'm referring to men who are comfortable with women doing everything for him. Where did we get to that though?
I can name a few.
You talking about in this conversation?
Yeah.
What she was saying was when she said earlier about the mama comment.
Oh,
When I
okay.
explained what I heard from TK, she was trying to say don't put her in that comment section because she wasn't trying to say all men want their mamas or whatever like that.
Okay, my fault. I missed that. I'm sorry.
It's still held true though, Carletta, because you went right there. No matter what you were referring to, you went right there. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody is comfortable with people doing something, so especially men when it's a female. If you get into a relationship, I don't even know if it's the fact that you saying you want your mom. If you get into a relationship and your female is cooking for you and washing your clothes and stuff like that, you get accustomed to that. I don't mean I want my mama. You know what I'm saying? I mean everybody wants somebody to take care of them. That's just like if you get into a relationship with a female and I'm changing your tires. You know what I'm saying? Putting gas in your car. Does that mean you want your daddy?
I mean, I want somebody like my daddy. I say all the time, like right now, when I be fixing my own car and I be like, and I have to call my daddy and he be like, put me on FaceTime and walk me through. I be like, what am I going to do when you leave? Because these men ain't trying to fix nothing.
You going to call me and I'm going to say, call Paul.
Crisis averted.
Crisis averted.
You don't need no man.
Girls typically, if they have a good father figure in their lives, they typically they don't want their dads, but they do want somebody that's going to make them feel secure.
But
like
see, the difference in that is how you just said they don't want their dads. And we don't have a problem with that. The issue is they don't explain it the same when they're trying to say men want. They don't say they want somebody with the quality of their mom. They say, oh, you want your mama. You know what I'm saying? And they try to make it seem like it's a bad thing, where it's a good thing.
Therapist complex or something.
Listen, it's a good thing when a female wants somebody who reminds or who has the qualities of her father, because
you know why,
her what she should expect in a man.
But you know why though? Because, and I know we're going back to tradition, but this is how it's been. How it used to be, women stayed with their dads until they marry. A man came and took them out of the house from their father. So that's traditionally how it was set up.
But in the same sense, if you want to go that route, men are brought up to see, especially when it was a 2-parent household, men are brought up to see how a woman operates in the house. What are things a woman does? So guess what? That's what you're looking for when you come out. It's not the fact of saying, I want my mama. I want what I was brought up to show. This is what a woman does. This is what a woman is.
I agree.
This is just what your idea of normal is. You know what I mean? What you grow up and what you see, that's your idea of normal. I kind of want to get to Shaka's comment. Men should be allowed to be comfortable in their need of having their feelings understood and felt without feeling they have to apologize for them. That'll never happen.
I don't understand that.
I take back what I said earlier.
I don't understand the comment.
I take it back.
Never happen. The minute that, and I mean it's on a broad scale, right? Like men expressing their feelings, even by other men, will be viewed in a different light, right? Especially how it comes out, right?
She's kicking ass now. We agree with you.
It's unfortunate, but it's just something that's the world is not gonna allow. As a man, you have to carry every burden and not show it. And it's just that simple. The minute you show it, you weak.
That is true and also not true. I think though, as men, you have to be able to find your own world or your own little solar system where you're able to get that out. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, you know what I'm saying, you have found a special place.
And that's why I said, right, I agree with that. And that's why I said it's on a broader scale. Like, no, it will not be society's norm. But I mean, within your world, yeah, you can do it.
You had to bring it back, man. So a man don't want a woman who still needs to get better. Definitely not one who is bettering herself.
He ain't letting that go. My man will fix tires, take out garbage, and lift heavy stuff. Just like I will feed, fuck, and make him feel comfortable with me.
Hold on, but who doing the laundry?
These are very important questions. Who doing
very
the laundry?
Important questions. Man, I'm gonna tell you now. If you're doing the laundry with that feed and fucking, I'm on my way. I know that is societal norms, but definitely should be a fight to change that narrative. I think the thing, like I was saying, that I think the narrative is never going to be changed on the grand scale in the whole of society. I think the fix for most men is to find it in your own nexus. You know what I'm saying? Like, not every man is able to do that, and you know what I'm saying. I feel sorry for the ones who don't have an outlet like that. But you need to, if you can find it in your own small universe, then you're able to contend with things that are out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't weigh on you as heavily.
What does more? So this is also a conversation, maybe the one that we can. I'm not saying that we're gonna get off now, but I think this could definitely be a deeper conversation. The producer saying that I need more than food and a good fuck. So, like, what exactly is it that a man would need to,
right?
Yes, allow his feelings to be on Broad Street?
Well, what exactly? For me, a better question for me would be, what exactly do men need from women? So a woman, just like Carletta said, my man gonna fix tires. He gonna change tires. You know, do the heavy stuff. He gonna mow the lawn.
Or are we talking like shit that nobody knows, like emotionally, what a man would want from
No, I'm just, even if it's only emotional, what is it that a man is looking for in a woman to say, hey, she provides this for me?
I think number one, and I don't think there'll be a man that I don't want to speak for all men, but I don't think there's a man that would disagree with me, is communication. Like, communication is key. And there are plenty times where you'll be with a person and not be able to have open and honest dialogue with them, which can make shit very strange. It can make a couple roommates really quick. Communication.
Oh, hell yeah. It can make you roommates real quick. But that's a lot. It's different for different people.
Right. That's why I said, I mean, like,
just need peace. And a lot of times,
what does peace entail?
But what does peace mean? That mean let you cheat in peace?
Who said anything about cheat?
No, these are questions. I'm just saying, what does peace mean? Don't nag you about stuff that you know you shouldn't be doing. What is peace?
Okay, so this is the thing. When you say nag about stuff that I know I shouldn't be doing, that's not nagging. And so then that goes back to communication. Because if it's something that I did that I shouldn't be doing, we should be having a conversation about that. That's not nagging. You know what I'm saying? Peace to me is things like, okay, I'm built like, if we take me for example, most of the time you see me, I'm jovial. Most of the time you see me, I'm playful, I'm happy, and something like that there. But there are times when I'm not gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? People need to realize when it comes to me, you can't fix me. And I understand that sometimes your counterpart, when they sense something wrong with you, is like, hey. When your counterpart says something wrong, they want to fix you, but they have to be able to leave you alone at some time. With me, you got to leave me alone. Like, pick up your damn socks. That depends on where your socks are. You know what I'm saying? And that depends on if your socks are there every day or every night. If that's where your socks are, then the peace would be, leave my fucking socks alone because they're there every fucking night. You ain't got no business touching them. You're starting shit by picking up my socks that you know I'm going to put in this same space every night. You know what I'm saying? If that's not a thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's when my peace is being disturbed. You know?
Okay, so what about her peace? What if her peace is I'm OCD and I don't need socks in the middle of the floor?
Then I think
guess what? You have to say that day one.
You know what that is, though?
But y'all should know that. You probably know that. If she's always picking up behind you, you know that.
No. Nobody picks up behind me. My stuff go in the same place. I'm a creature of habit.
Tasha said, peace equal don't hold me accountable for shit. I don't agree with that.
That's what it seems like for women. Because when men say that, it's always followed by, they make it seem like the woman is, like I said, like nagging. They never really fully elaborate. They just make it seem like the woman is just this bugging me about something, always saying, why are you doing this? Go do that, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, am I supposed to not say anything about stuff that's bothering me? Am I not supposed to say anything?
No, okay. See, that's not, okay, in my case. Okay, we'll take my last relationship.
Now let's say peace equal you not finding it funny how.
I find it funny how.
I found it funny how.
How you can sit here with mama and watch a movie and you can't play with me. Okay. So, okay, put like this. Say like, okay, with me, my ex, right? Beautiful person, but introvert. At the house, 90% of the time, right? I'm in the street working all day. By the time I come home now, you know what I'm saying? Long days, late days, that's what? She hasn't had any adult interaction, right? She wants to talk about anything. But guess what I want to do?
Relax.
Decompress. I don't want to say shit. I don't want to talk about nothing. I just want to kind of sit still. I've been fussing at people all day. But guess what? She wanted, well, how was your day? What was going on here? What happened here? Why are you upset? What did they say? Why did, because, you know, guess what? She needs interaction. But at this point, I can't provide that because I need to decompress. You know what that's going to do, though? That's going to cause an issue in there, though. Because
but that's what communication come in at. Oh, baby, let me just relax real quick and I'll talk to you about it later. I just really need to relax. I had a stressful day. Let me relax and we'll talk about it later.
Happen? Guess what's going to happen? As a fixer, your mate tell you they had a stressful day. It's like, oh, well, what was stressful? You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't come back on their time frame, because you got to remember that. I'm not putting any blame here. I'm saying how we both are not fixing it because guess what? She needs adult interaction. She's been dealing with a child all day. It could be 12 hours or something. You know what I'm saying? No adult interaction. She needs attention. But at the same time, I need to be by my fucking self. You know what I'm saying?
You should have sat in the car for a while before you came in the house.
You do. You ain't never seen that. You brought up in the car.
I mean, I sit in the car for hours before I come in.
Yeah, but now you feel like, you know what I'm saying? You hiding. So it's like, shit, I've been out here too long. Let me go in the house, you know? So it's just the fact of not meeting at a certain point for peace. Peace is not the fact of you saying, of a guy saying like, I done fucked up and you nagging me about it. No, that's how you get to the point of what Tasha's comment where peace equals not accountable for shit. Because I done screwed up, but I don't want you to say nothing about it. That's not saying you're infringing on my peace. You know what I'm saying? Peace is when there is no problem, but we not having a communication about, because it gets to the point where people don't believe when you're in a relationship that you're supposed to have personal space. People believe that once you become in a relationship, there is no such thing as personal space now. You are not supposed to have any time to yourself. When we're in the house, we're in the house. That's when adulting comes into play. There has to be respected boundaries and compromising to the needs of others. That's true. But sometimes you forget those things because you just want to be around the person that you're with.
I don't even want to necessarily say that you forget those things. It's almost that those things are they kind of fall to the wayside because there's a lack in another area. You know what I mean? There's a sense of, we'll go back. So like, I'll say this, right? Carletta's her comment a few comments back was, for example, her guy friend asked, "Think about me like I think about you." But when she asks for specifics, he gets frustrated, like she's supposed to know what that means. It's really simple if you really think about it, right? And it could be a super small thing. Like it's not easy. I mean, it's not easy to please most men, right? When you're out at the grocery store, pick up his favorite candy bar and drop it on him like, "Hey, I thought about you." There'll be plenty of times where my wife will come in and she'll like drop something for me and be like, "Oh, I thought about you and pick this up for you." Small shit like that lets a man know that you appreciate him. It doesn't have to be a grand deal. You know what I mean? Just let me know that you're thinking about me as much as you want me to think about you. If you want me to do X, Y, Z, go above and beyond for you, like just give me a little small a token of appreciation and let me know that I'm on your mind as much as you want me to be on yours.
Can I ask you a question since you're the only one married between the three of us?
Listen.
As husband and wife, right? Y'all a team.
Correct.
What would you say about Tasha makes her the perfect wife for you?
Oh, I can answer that.
And how she takes care of you, or you know what I mean? What would you say? Oh, she's a great.
I can answer that.
What? This for what?
Huh? Because Tasha is retarded. You know what I'm saying? No, boy, Tasha is basically, I won't say him in a skirt, but it's just the personality. Like, say, Tasha is the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can walk in there like, okay, even though she's feminine and she does have feelings, her feelings get hurt. Like I'm saying, if you go the wrong way, there's arguments. But for the most part, when you walk in, they're able to joke with each other without, what I'm saying, it getting too serious. She's ready to go to war for him. She's basically that partner, like you just said. Like,
okay, but yeah, okay. So you should be friends first. So basically, she's his best friend.
What's going on with your big nose ass?
But what I'm saying is, okay, so she's a friend, right? So besides being my friend,
I didn't answer.
What would you say in a marriage?
Hold on 1 second. I meant retarded in a good way, Tosh.
But I'm saying like in a marriage, partner, you know what I mean?
Partnership, right? I can speak back to 2014. This is before we got married. I lost my job, unemployed. She was working and she was pregnant at the time. I was unemployed for about 3 months. Not once did she badger me about looking for a job. Not once did she question what I would be able to bring or provide for our family. Not once did she down me. Not once did she make me feel any less than a man. She supported me. And when I mean supported me, not necessarily financially, I had money saved up to still be able to provide, but just supporting me and making sure that I didn't get too down and what I was feeling and making sure, because I had never lost a job before. So that was my first time losing the job. We had a baby on the way. I was kind of fucked up as a man. That's kind of a bruise to your ego because you kind of feel like, how am I going to provide for my family? She was that support for me. So that was the one big step for me to let me know, okay, she got my back. You know what I mean? Like, I know she won't turn on me if shit get rough. And then also, it's ironic that you asked that question. Me and her was actually talking 2 nights ago. And it was kind of just like, I realized recently, like, you kind of like the yin and my yang kind of sort of, you know what I mean? Like, it's the things that I lack, she's great at, and vice versa. You know what I mean? So we kind of build off each other, like where areas where I need assistance, she can provide, and vice versa. So, and then like, I couldn't, like, as a mother, like, she's like, to me, the best, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes her patience is thin. We got 3 kids. So, I mean, like, it happens, but for the most part, I couldn't imagine having kids, you know what I'm saying, by somebody else, just seeing how great of a mother she is. So just within our marriage and parenthood, she's like my yin to my yang. Like, I know she won't turn her back on me. I know I got a rock, you know what I mean? So to kind of say what he said, I know I have a partner. Like, I got a partner in crime. Like, I can come to her and be like, I just did some real fucked up shit, and I don't have to worry about her being like, well, I'm finna leave. She gonna be like, okay, how we gonna fix it? You know what I mean?
So the biggest thing is, because I'm just trying to figure out. So the biggest thing is somebody that you feel like got your back, basically.
Yes.
She must be like your mama, huh?
And I'm asking that because I know for me,
all men want though, right? You want somebody that you know when times get rough, and also a person that believes in you. Those are 2 of the most important things. A person that believes in you knows that you won't lead them astray, right? They're not afraid to follow you, and not in the sense of I'm the man, you have to follow me. But if I'm taking the lead on something and I got direction on something, you can say I trust him enough to listen and follow through in his direction. So
no, I get it, because I feel I know that's an issue that I have. I don't know if I could well, I can say this, I ain't been dating nobody for a long time. So I can't really say, because it's always different when you get in a relationship, right? You can say what you're not gonna do, but I'm a strong believer in when you love somebody and you care about somebody, you don't have to think about treating them right or being a certain way. You just automatically do things. At least I do. But being single for so long, I can say, because being single is like, I ain't got no issues, but I'm just saying, I'll say my issue is right now, just seeing what I see. I don't know if I can trust a man enough to lead me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm big on I need somebody that's gonna make me feel secure and stable. And if I feel like that's just faltering a little bit, I'm gonna want to take over, because I'm not finna be evicted from nowhere. I mean, my lights are not finna get cut off. You know what I'm saying? So I need to feel secure that you got it. And I don't know if there's anybody out there like that. I think I missed him. I think I looked at his shoes one day and they was tore up and I let him pass.
I think that there just hasn't been the right opportunity. That man hasn't approached you yet. In due time, right? Everything happens when it's supposed to. It's a cliche, but I honestly, truly do believe that. Like I tell my wife all the time, like what's for me is for me. Nobody can change that. So what's for you is for you. It's gonna come. You just gotta wait on it. It may not come in the time that you want it, but it'll hit you.
We weren't together. That's what I said. I probably looked at his shoes and was like, "Oh, I'm married."
You just gonna be single forever. I mean, that's why you ain't got nobody.
I don't believe
it. At least I've analyzed myself and sat down
if
and
I
thought
care
about it.
you, I'm going to do my best. The fact that there is a question that I may not makes me think I've been single too long.
Yeah, I know I've been single too long. I've been single since my last boyfriend was 2010.
I don't know what y'all looking for.
A relationship is a selfless act. I 100% agree with that. You have to fully immerse yourself into the companionship and
I don't need a lot, Kurt.
and kind of let go of some of your selfish ways, I'll say.
I think I'm very good in relationships. And I'll leave it at that.
I think I am too, because I have unconditional love.
I don't
I'm a nurturer.
And then I don't want to change the conversation, but I don't what is unconditional love?
Meaning it's not there's no okay, like you love a family member, right? Like Mel can make me mad. That's part of the reason why I've stayed in relationships when I probably should have left. Because like if Mel make me mad, I ain't gonna be like, okay, you ain't my brother no more. I'm gonna be mad, but okay, let's get over it. Like the last dude I was dating, we would get into a little tiff. We didn't fight a lot, but if we got into any little small thing, the first thing he would say would be, okay, well, I could just leave. Why is that the first thing you thinking? That ain't even on my mind. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that I immediately think. And then I'm still cool and friends with everybody that I dated.
I don't have unconditional love.
I still love them and I still, talk to them and cool with them. You know what I'm saying? I still consider you still my friend.
I love on the condition that I have to feel that we are me and you against the world.
Is that in a relationship? Okay, in a
relationship. Specific in a relationship. I have to feel that it's you and I against the world. I have to feel that when it come down to it, at the end of the day, me and you gonna stand back to back, and I don't care who it is. It's gonna be me and you against whoever. And the moment that I start to feel like it's not me and you against the world, I start to check out.
And see, I'm not like that. Like take me and Rodney. We kind of like really good friends right now today.
You and Rylan?
Rodney.
Oh yeah, I seen him the other day.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I love family unconditionally, even if I gotta throw you through a window. But I love family.
I don't know, Nat. I don't know.
What family I don't love? I love him unconditional too.
You don't even know who I'm finna say.
The rapper?
No, hell no. I know it. I know you love him. I'm talking about somebody else, somebody that you didn't want around you. Actually, I got two of them that I'm thinking of. I just don't want to say their name.
I still love them unconditionally. I just don't fuck with them.
Bullshit.
You talking about the arm?
I'm talking about. Hold on, I'm finna put it
with the leg.
Yeah, he's one.
The motorcycle.
Yeah, he's one.
I still love him. I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to him.
I just put it in the private chat.
I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to him, but let me see.
That second one there. Now, what you say about that second?
I love him unconditional too.
He just can't work for me.
He just can't work. Look, if I didn't love him unconditional, I'd have beat his ass on the street.
Oh, he said leg. Bogus.
You know what I'm saying?
You talk about legs?
If I didn't love him unconditionally, I'd have scrubbed him out on the street. You see what the shit he was saying? Come on, man.
Nah,
you
will still do if you just say your own words. You will still beat the motherfucker up in fact because you put a nigga through a window. Fuck the nigga up.
But I was hurt after it. My heart was hurt.
So that ain't got no hold on why you ain't whooped his ass.
No, I'd hurt him. I'd hurt him. Because I wasn't trying to put the guy through the window. The cut through the window, he rushed me.
We ain't got to talk about it, but okay. We get back on topic.
My cousin that I used to see at Menards all the time.
Nah. She talking about my favorite cousin.
Oh, no. That's my dude. You know him. That's my dude.
Yeah, nah.
So, where we at? Nana said something was cap. What was cap, Nana?
When I was talking, I guess he's saying I don't love unconditionally, but I feel like I do. I'm not saying it's the wisest thing, because sometimes I do feel like I'm still here for somebody and they're not.
The only thing that I love unconditionally. Men are loved on a condition.
That's not true.
Buy something.
That's not true.
I kind of believe what Chris Rock said on that.
That ain't true.
I don't subscribe to too much Chris Rock says. You know what I'm saying?
But you could say that it could go both ways. Women are only if you loved for something that she does. Women are just not loved because you're a woman.
Women are loved unconditionally. Like, you can see if a woman in the street crying or anything, everybody gonna run there. If that's a woman lie. Walk up, if a woman walk up,
that's a lie.
If a woman walk up on the street and slap the shit out of a man, everybody first thing gonna say is, "What did he do?" Or they're gonna run.
Do you know how many videos it is of women getting attacked on the L and people just sit back and watch?
How many are there?
A lot.
What are your statistics?
Where's the polls?
Mm-hmm.
Every 2 out of 3 women are attacked on trains and nobody helps.
That's not true. People run into the age of women so much nowadays. Not even. I've watched so many videos later where a woman has slapped a man or hit him or something and beat him, and everybody watches until it looks like the man ain't even got to swing back to it.
That's one video. I saw that one video.
The one.
I saw that video.
It's 4 out of 5 videos.
Really?
What are you thinking, Nicole, about, Carletta? Now, mind you, Carletta, you're talking to 2 black men.
And I think that's just a people thing. And I'm not going to say that's just a woman thing. I think it's a people thing. People will walk past somebody being hurt nowadays, period, man or woman.
They would, because they're going to record it. They want to be the one to put it on video.
A better scenario is if you were to poll children in America, specifically black kids, and you ask them which parent they would save, about 85% of them is going to be mama.
That's because that's who raising them.
Whatever your reason is, it ain't gonna be daddy.
I don't know. My daughters would save me. Well, no, Desi ain't saving me.
Here's the thing: you put a child in a position to where they have to choose between the woman that carried them and where most dads are the dads that are in their children's lives are considered the fun parent. They're gonna choose mama every time. They're gonna tell you everything you want to hear when they're around you. But if it came down to life or death, nigga, we gonna get the shorty end of the stick.
Definitely. Do be saving his mama. Ever gonna save me. That's it.
So we gonna and don't say it just because I'm asking. Be honest.
Okay.
If me and your daddy was drowning.
Oh, I can't answer that.
And you could only say one of us.
I can't answer that one. So sorry.
Who would you say?
Not answering that. I might as well just let y'all both go because I can't.
Did you hear she gonna let us both die?
That's because y'all on air. You gotta ask her off camera.
If you save me, he ain't gonna know he gonna be dead.
He watching.
She can't answer. Guilty.
He watching. She can't answer.
You ain't gonna feel guilty if you let both of us go?
Well, at least I didn't have to choose.
How you gonna get your nails done?
I make money.
She
So
gonna
hold
make
on now. Let's wait a minute. I make money.
How you gonna get there?
Tristan.
I'm
Eventually
gonna
gonna
need
learn how to
that.
drive. Why you being so shady?
She don't need me,
See,
right?
I'm gonna
Why
tell
you
you.
being so shady though?
I'm not being shady. That's just a
How you
question
gonna
that was
get
asked.
something else done? You broke. How you gonna
I
If
get
it was
didn't
me,
say
if I was
I didn't say-
Egypt,
I didn't say you were
Nicole,
broke.
if I was
But
Egypt,
I
I'd be
don't
like,
do those things for you.
I'm just
Do your daddy do those things for you?
if I was Egypt,
I'm
I'd
just
be
playing,
like,
I'm
just
say my daddy, because Tristan gonna say you.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
I'm just playing. But that was a question that see, and she just proved y'all wrong. I raised her and I do mostly everything for her, and she still wasn't like you. She's still like, oh, I can't
This
choose
is
between
on
y'all.
camera. Her daddy is watching. She can't answer that.
She loved her daddy.
I'm sure my babies love me.
Cool,
If
you
it
know?
came down to it, here's the thing. If it came down to it, everybody, mothers hold a different type of love, specifically with their children. I don't
Okay,
care.
but honestly, I think that I would let him go anyway because he's heavier than you. So I would already choose you.
Boom.
Like,
No, she's saying he was slip because he too heavy.
Nah, hell
He
nah.
was slip because he too heavy.
She just called her daddy fat.
He's fat.
Hey, look,
Ma, why
Daddy,
you-
I'm sorry. I love you, but
Are you
I
watching,
gotta
Eric?
put Mama straight.
You're
Are you
fat.
But fat floats.
watching?
Tristan, if me and your daddy was drowning, who would you save?
You.
Yeah, no, it's just a question.
A real question.
That's a real question.
That's what they want to know because they say a certain thing. Bree, who would you save if your mom?
Neither.
Dang, she said neither.
Well, that's a special
Dang.
case. Twin ain't got a special case. We ain't putting up business out there. We understand that.
Tristan won't answer either.
We
He
know
don't-
Tristan said to you.
Tristan,
He just too nice.
answer the question.
He don't even
Tell
talk to
Tristan.
his damn daddy, and he won't even
I ain't
save
want to say
me.
that. I ain't want to say
You
that.
heard this?
Look, he should have said me off rip. He should, as soon as I said it, me and your daddy drowning. He said it's supposed to say you before I got the question out.
Dang, Tristan.
He's supposed to say, who daddy?
Who that?
Oh, he don't
I got-
want to say it on camera. People could be
just
watching.
said that. I
Is Egypt
knew
You
still
that.
gonna
there?
say it anyway?
Is Egypt still there?
Yeah.
Hi.
I got a better question. Me or your Uncle Neil drowning?
They're both on here.
Why would you do that?
I just want to know how much heart you got.
They both fat Egypt.
No, it's not even about that. It's just dang.
Me or your Uncle Neil, why you got to think that hard?
Dang.
Guess
These
what?
are my uncles.
Guess what? I bet you if I put in the comments ads in between you and Desiree, guess who drowning?
Me? It's like that.
It's not. He's strong enough to pull both of y'all.
Horrible.
But now he gotta choose.
And you got to choose.
He would choose Desiree. I mean, I understand because she was here first, so I get it. I didn't
See what he said?
No more birthday calls because
You save him, you not getting no
Birthday calls because I'll be dead.
Now, while he talking that stuff, Egypt, before we get out of here, look in the camera and ask him between you and Desiree who he saving. Ask him why he in here talking crazy.
I mean, yeah, but between me and Desiree, who you choose, Uncle Nell?
crickets.
Cricket. He finna, my internet died. My internet connection died now.
She said, I hope you know how to swim. I didn't even choose nobody.
Desk. Who the hell is Desk?
Egypt can swim too.
No, I can't.
Not no more. Y'all used to go swimming.
You see, did you see him start the question? The question didn't ask who can swim or not. It said you had to save one of them. And in actuality, Nicole changed it to swim because it's in if the house is burned. They was in a burning house and you can only save one. Who would you save? That was
First
the
of all, I'm
question.
not
That's torture.
in a burning house. I'm not saving nobody. So sorry. I'm not doing that.
But if you're in the house with them,
Mm-mm.
Right, you already in the house.
If we're already in the house and it was a chance for me to leave,
And,
I'm
but you can
leaving.
grab somebody on the way out.
no. All that gas, all that smoke.
Save.
Selfish.
In a fire that's different from water, because
Yes.
not to breathe in.
what?
But when it's
You don't breathe in too with fire. You can hold your breath.
but
Both of us laying
in
right
the
there.
heat
You
of
just
the
gonna be
moment.
like, love y'all. and head out
Y'all
the
not
door.
gonna be laying right there though. Y'all might
Boy,
Where did I go wrong?
Your
Every
children
person
just
for
proved my
themselves.
point. Both of them gonna save you.
That's all.
You see how Nana keep judging down the
Oh,
question.
Ma, people are lighter in water, so I would probably be able to save both of y'all. But
Look, clean it up.
in a fire, y'all out of luck because I'm getting up out there. So. Sorry.
All right. Oh, before we get out of here,
Did he
for my
answer the
people who are
question?
still in the comments,
He said he would save both of y'all because he's strong enough to.
That's such a boo-boo answer. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's one of them. You still on you. That's one of them. You in his face, so he don't want to tell you the truth. So, question before we get out of here. Okay, a couple weeks ago, me, Jamarcus, I don't know Nicole was privy to this conversation. We were talking about kind of changing how we're going to do the format of the show a little bit. We were talking about doing like one live show a month and then recording the other shows and putting them out. Now, we have one of our faithful who told us, hell's no, we can't do that because this ain't no sitcom and we're not supposed to be putting out recorded stuff, and they would rather be with us live every week to do that.
No picnic, bitch.
Right. So, for the ones who are here with us, what say ye about this? I mean, are you guys cool with the most of the shows being pre-recorded and still put out at a certain time, or do you like it better with us being live every
Laugh track?
I can't get a laugh track now. We want a laugh track.
Our show would be lit. There'll be like people be engaging all through the show.
With a laugh track? Oh, I get a laugh track and then put all that up. That's what you want.
We should use that now.
So with that, Carletta says live. Michael wants some applause. Y'all need live studio audience. What are you thinking about it?
We are working towards some stuff.
We are working towards with the live studio audience in there. So you can keep answering them once you get it, put in all that gas, all that smoke, gang, whatever. With that, it is about time for us to move around. It's 9:00. We are at our cutoff time. We appreciate everyone coming out.
Here.
10 o'clock where Nicole is at. Recorded shows don't have the same dynamic. That is true. I mean, there probably will be one or two recorded shows depending on what we're doing guest wise, especially if depending on the space that we're trying to do with some of that. That's not to say all of them. We still are going to do live shows, but it looks like the masses want us to stay live, so I'm cool with that too.
Okay, so here's what we'll ask of you all, and we say it every week, but we really need it, right? And I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all. We don't want to work for nobody else. We want to make our own living, and we are jotting down the path of entrepreneurship, and this is something that we really want to push towards making a living for ourselves. So with that being said, we need y'all to really help share, push this to other people. And then I know we say it at the end of every show, but it's like legit, like as much as you can promote. And then obviously the onus is on us as well to make sure that we're promoting our show also, but we definitely strengthen numbers, and what we can all accomplish together is a lot more than the three of us can do on our own. So please like, share, subscribe. I think we have really thought-provoking conversations, and we definitely would like them to be seen and heard by many more. So if just in general conversation with other people, hey, my buddy's got a podcast, you should check him out. Anything you can do, we appreciate it. We just really need your help and support and getting the word out about Opinionated. We definitely love our core, but we want to grow as well. So, please like, share. Tell a friend, tell a friend. And once we grow, the production will be a little more dynamic.
Actually, the production gonna be a little more dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Because once we get the space cleared out.
True, but
got that work.
Once we're able to grow, and we'll be able to bring a better show. We're always looking to improve, So, yes, but that has definitely been a point of contention and the topic of discussion behind the scenes of us pre-sharing the topics. We're working towards that.
This is the thing. Me personally, I like interviewing people. I know, like this is the thing, the crux of the show. Before we get out, we'd like to know. We want to get everybody's opinion on it, and we would like your opinion to be basically more so video format where you don't have to type your opinion into the comments all the time. We want to be able to bring you on the show, let you talk for a couple minutes, get out. But we also like to promote people, to talk to people. Anybody who's doing something that you think we need to talk to, shoot me their name, because I would like for us to do more interview-based things. I think that with the conversations that we have, of course, we're going to talk about current events and things, but at the same time, I also want to be feeding people about anything that's interesting, things that we think they need to know, any information that we can give you to help you in your everyday lives, or things of that nature. So if it's something that you need information on, let us know. We'll get that information if we don't already have it. If there's somebody doing something that you think we need to talk to, you know what I'm saying? Then just shoot that to us. I mean, if it's a person of interest that you think the spotlight should be shined on, shoot that to us. We'll do those too. Some clips of dynamic parts of the live shows should post so we can share in our groups. I ain't
arguing with Nicole no more, so all the dynamic clips gone.
So with that, I want to be more interview based. Or at least do a couple more. I like when we do blocks of shows and things.
We need to get better at that too, because right now we've been freestyling. We don't even, you know what I'm saying? Carletta asked if we could, pre-share the topic.
We just didn't put it out.
Oh, so y'all didn't put it out to me either.
We did. And that's our fault. We
see how the men's is be doing.
Right, I don't want to air our dirty laundry. Okay, listen.
Jesus, see how women do stuff so emotional.
See how these men's is be treating me.
It's better when you're caught off guard by the topic. It's much more fluid. The conversation flows.
You know, a sister who implemented a reparations program in Evanston, but she gets pushback from Black people.
I would like
that information.
Yeah, I would definitely like to speak with her.
Sure, man. Carla, I'm gonna tell y'all now. Carletta know everybody. Y'all think I know a lot of people? She doesn't have to know everybody.
Why she gotta be a heifer?
Everybody's a heifer. She's my friend. I can say that.
We need to better ourselves.
We need to better ourselves. I can't better myself.
I can't better myself. Right. I graduated too.
So. I graduated high school, so I can't better myself. Excuse who?
You, heifer man.
Carletta's my friend. So y'all get out of our business.
Stay out of our business.
Get out of my business. Yeah. But in all honesty, I said this once before. Carletta knows a ton of people. She with her working, well, she used to be at the what was it called, Carletta? The Chatham.
Sound like you about to lie.
No, that's the business. See, business symposium is in my head, but that's not what it is. But she worked at the branch. She worked at a branch in Chatham. It was a organization that she was at, but she dealt with like every business, different business. There you go, the Chatham Business Association, and she come into contact with some of everybody. Carletta knows everybody. Everybody. If you need, Carletta knows everybody.
If you need something happening, let her know.
Call Carletta. You know what I'm saying? Shoot Carletta. If y'all need something, shoot Carletta a message. She know everybody. And if she don't know them person, she knows somebody else who know them. Carletta know everybody.
That's dope.
And she a sweetheart too. She ain't gonna even be mean to y'all. You know what I'm saying? As long as you talk to her with some sense, you good.
That's dope.
You good. So with that, we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. As always, we thank y'all for talking to us. Appreciate y'all coming out and showing our talk to her, Nina. I got you. Don't worry about that, little bro. We appreciate y'all coming out, sharing your opinions with us, getting in here with us, especially the ones who click in as soon as we start. We really appreciate that. The ones who come in when you remember about us, we appreciate that also. Hope we stay on your mind. We're gonna get back to how we were in the beginning, where we were putting out the content every week and putting out what the discussion will be about. We'll get back to doing those things for you. By the way, IHDS has grants for homeowners, including condo assessment. I really need to talk about that, but Shaka gonna need that information.
What's IHDS? What that stand for?
Illinois Housing Department.
Oh, that's Illinois.
Yeah. So, other than that, anything else we need to tell them? Anything we need to beg for?
What Beyonce and Michelle said.
There we go. Other than that, I'm Beyonce, J. Michelle. Y'all later. We out of here.